Jordan of Mastercard. Thanks for being with us here at Economy Middle East. I'd like to get right into it. Could I ask you, what kind of technologies and innovation is Mastercard using to provide the clients and customers a seamless shopping experience?
Absolutely brilliant question, and it's wonderful to be here. As a global technology company, Mastercard are always looking at innovation. We're always looking at the marketplace. We're always looking to see how we can lead, guide, assist our customers, and essentially with frictionless commerce, that's where we see this big opportunity. So when we start looking at the metaverse, I mean, we're looking at the phasing of two realities where the physical world is going to bleed into the digital world, digital is going to bleed into the physical. But what we'll start seeing in the near future is people walking into stores buying products, and they're going to be basically buying the physical version and the digital version. And in a couple of years' time, it's going to be completely seamless. People are going to be able to phase, as I said, between both of these realities. So when I walk into a store, I buy a new pair of Levi's, I'm going to get my digital Levi's for my avatar, and we're going to be able to start seeing, these different types of assets being used in many different ways. But we're seeing huge demand globally for these types of opportunities. It's across all verticals, all industries, and it's really exciting times.
Wonderful. And what can banks and fintechs do to support this move? What kind of route should they be taking in order to grow this market?
Yeah, I mean, banks and fintechs, are pretty much the same as any other industry when we start looking at it, because whether we like it or not, we're all going to be in the experience business. Everything when we start looking at augmented worlds and virtual worlds will manifest as AI enabled services. So as a brand or as a company, the experience that you give to that end customer is going to be really integral. But what we'll see in the near future is brands are going to basically revolve around a customer's lifestyle, and a customer is going to interact with the brand or the service at their time of choosing. So what's going to happen is if a customer is doing something and they're highly engaged, a brand or service then will be activated. So for example, if I'm standing in a car showroom, I can say, hey, priceless, and an avatar could appear beside me. And using sense of presence, the avatar could say, hey, you're looking at a car. I can now query 4 or 5 banks to get you the best price, to get you, the best buy now, pay later, opportunity. And then also we can enhance and say, well, would you like insurance? Would you more like, more lifestyle opportunities? So as I said, this seamless transition of frictionless commerce is going to happen, and it's going to happen extremely quickly. And we are at the forefront at leading that with our clients around the world.
Sounds very exciting. And in terms of how big this market is and how big could it grow, could you give us a little bit of insight into that? Maybe throw in a couple of figures in there. What are you thinking?
Sure. I mean, we're seeing some numbers. For example, CD came out with a report that said that this is going to be an $18 trillion marketplace by 2030. But what's really interesting is when we start looking at augmented wearables, a lot of analysts think it's going to adopt at twice the speed of mobile phones. So if that phone or if that augmented wearable drops today, for example, that's a 5-year adoption cycle to be the same as the iPhone, okay? So that's leading around 2028, 2029. So that's tracking where we see the marketplace going. By 2030, we could actually be looking at smartphone displacement with augmented wearables. So that piece of glass in our pocket that we all live on, that we all survive on, could be utterly gone by 2030. That's how quickly this transition is actually going to take. So it's exciting times, massive opportunities, but every vertical, every industry is going to be touched by this evolution, of the metaverse and this physical and digital reality starting to merge.
Wonderful. And just to end it all, how has GITEX been in 2022 for you?
GITEX has been amazing. I mean, I can't get over the size, the scope, the opportunities when you're walking around these halls. And we're just off stage. We were giving a keynote there, and we have, a line of people waiting to speak to us. So networking, business opportunities, client introductions, absolutely amazing. But what I would say is Dubai, UAE is the center of the metaverse world today. Anybody thinking of coming to get involved, get on the ground here, because it's happening at light speed.
Well, wonderful. Thank you very much indeed for having us. Thank you very much for the time you've given us, and I wish you all the best with the rest of the show.
Thanks so much. Have a great day.